Kevin Nash said he feels that Javon Evans is too Mr. Bojangles and he should be more urban. He doesn't have an edge. Like, share, subscribe, dislike, comment below. Comment below how stupid I sound or you agree with me. Hit that like button. Dislike, comment below. Share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. Share. I was thinking about Javon Evans' character, right? What's the difference between him and Carmelo Hayes? What's the difference between Javon Evans and Montez Ford? What's the difference between Javon Evans and Kofi? I can tell you what all them guys have in common. They're all Mr. Bojangles. They're all dancing, shucking and jiving, happy. Complete morons, as far as characters go. Not one of them I say you take serious. No fault of their own, just on how they're booked, right? So this is the problem I have. I can understand both sides. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I can understand you taking that wrong because of Kevin Nash spoke his opinion on a situation. I can understand that. And what he said, more urban enough. He's not urban enough, I meant. I can get it. I do get it. I get it. I'm a black man myself. A little shades lighter, but that's that Dragon Ball Z shit. We got all types of forms. But anywho, I understand, bro, why you feel that way. But if you really look at this from a logical standpoint, was Kevin Nash really saying anything wrong? I understand sometimes it's not the message, it's the messenger. But why is that? If it's the truth, if it need to be said, then it shouldn't matter who said it. This was my diagnosis of Kevin Nash's comments against Javon Evans. The Bojangles reference, the urban reference, and I know the word urban has been linked to black communities, more poorer type communities. So I get it, why you feel that way. But urban is really a related type of state to like where you're from type shit. You have to look it up. I just was looking it up, but it's basically be of your town or your city, kinda. Is related to that. If you're from the city, if you're from the town, you shouldn't be acting like no country folks and shit. Like you would. It's basically just let you know where your culture is in a weird way. But regardless of that, my point overall, why I think Kevin Nash said nothing wrong, Javon Evans did not act like that. I only seen a little bit of NXT shit and some of the underground shit, but like just from the behavior and the mannerisms he had, he don't act like this, bro. So in a way, I feel like Kevin Nash was basically saying, let him be himself, bro. Instead of the shucking and jiving, dancing, kissing babies ass dude, I just named a bunch of other black wrestlers that act just like him. The irony, in 2023, Montez Ford was the highlight of the Elimination Chamber. Who's about to be the highlight of this Elimination Chamber, 2026? And just like Montez Ford, the fact his character alone has limitations, he's going to show out and show off and get nothing for it. Because the WWE is afraid to have a black man be themselves. Tell you where's the lie. Look at the rarity of black serious wrestlers we ever had. That never had to do stupid stuff. The Rock and Bobby Lashley. Far as stupid shit, I'm talking about dancing, stuff like that. Saying hood lingo when you clearly see that don't match them in real life. They never had to do that. Did they have dumb segments? Everybody had dumb segments. But I'm talking about the character, how they was presented from the beginning to the end. They were never like that. But R-Truth, shucking and jiving. New Day used to twerk, shuck and jive to the ring, back to the curtains. Street Profits got to dance up and down the ring. Prime time, yo, yo, yo. Prime time players, millions of dollars. Remember that dance? Millions of dollars. Do I have to continue? Mark Henry, sexual chocolate. Because they think most black guys are hypersexual. Did I forget the five-time? Did I forget him? Yeah, do a little dance for me, Buck. That ain't describing Bojangles. Safe, careful. Why do you think people like the New Jack? Even though New Jack was fucked up, but New Jack was authentic. We actually believed what New Jack was doing. We actually believed it, and he was doing it. He was fucking people up, right? But that's the problem, bro. We've been calling this out for years, right? We've been calling this shit out for years as black fans. We're only getting mad because a white man's called out the same shit we've been complaining about. Listen to logic, bro. Y'all thinking with emotions first. And trust me, I had the same reaction at first. But I had to really think about this. And doing some real deep thought on this. Like, bro, Kevin Nash is basically saying, take the mask off of him and let him be himself, bro. That's not him. He's called out the bullshit. He's called out the bullshit. Just like him, I want black male representation to look strong. Does a Mr. Bojangles character look strong? They never do. You see, now do you get it? It's like, now do you get it? But see, this is a damn if you do, damn if you don't, right? Because if a black man said this, if Booker T said this, right? Let's say if Booker T said this. The narrative, the argument would be, well, why does this black guy gotta act a certain way? And when Booker T basically would have said the same thing Kevin Nash is saying, he said it wouldn't get this much backfire, but this much backlash, of course, as expected. But if Booker T said it, he would be basically saying the same thing Kevin Nash is saying. It's not because he needs to act black. That wasn't even, you could say that was the delivery, how it sounded, but you're only saying that because the man is white, instead of looking at the urban dictionary, the urban meaning, and really understanding what urban really means. The media manipulating y'all, making y'all think it's just linked to us. It's not. It's not. Just like they did the same thing with ghetto. Ghetto didn't even start with us. Go do your history. But that's a whole other subject. Go do your history. So I'm saying, you can't be just listening to, don't just go off the first reaction. Think about everything first. And that's what I had to do. Kevin Nash is complaining about the same shit we've been complaining about with black wrestlers. None of these guys are serious. None of these guys are taken serious, really. A lot of them always got to be doing dancing. Javon Evans is doing that right now. Street Profits are still doing it, even though they be on TV, but still, that's that part of the entrance. R-Truth is doing it right now. That's what I'm saying. So don't say nothing. It shouldn't matter who said it. It should be glad it was said. It shouldn't matter who fucking said it. I can see if he said he should act more black. That's a totally different situation. He urban. But like I said though, I get the other side too though. I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm on nobody's side here. But I get both sides. because it's a real deep rooted history of racism. I get it. I understand it. But I'm looking at the other side too. I don't think he really said anything wrong. He's basically saying these this black guy got to act like this safe, happy dude. But Jacob Fatu get to walk around and be a hood nigga all day. And that's completely normal. That's completely normal. You see how this shit is deep? That's completely normal for Jacob Fatu to act like that, the Usos to act like that. But Javon Evans act like that, then it's a problem. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. But what if he really from the cloth? Let him act like that. R-Truth is really a rapper and dancer. He got over with being himself. That really is him, right? But he had R-Truth. We seen it in 2025. We seen it years ago, 2010, 2011, TNA. We seen it. He could get over with that gimmick because that's really him. He really is a part of the cloth. This dude got a fucking picture with Tupac. So it's like, yes, he's really from that. But we never get to be over for being authentic is the problem. We don't get to be ourselves. Other people get to do what we do, but we got to act like something else. Their definition of what they think we should be acting like. Why you think everybody that they use got some type of trope to them? But it's not used in a realistic manner. If that's really them, then let that be a part of them. But like with Javon Evans, bro, he don't act like that for real. He act like one of my nephews. He around the same age as my nephews. So yeah, I really think Kevin Nash didn't say nothing wrong for real. But like I said, I still get it. I still get it why you feel that way. But you really look at the whole, if you really just look at the whole body of work, he's basically pointing out the shit we've been complaining about for years, bro. I know I've been complaining about it. I know I've never liked the idea that is very little serious black wrestlers pretty much ever. Is always maybe one and maybe two. And then nobody can ever get over for being themselves type shit. Or get over with the culture. It's a part of our culture. Jay Uso get to be the rapper, but we don't have a black guy that's an actual rapper like R-Truth get over. Make it make sense. Rap is a part of our culture. You got a wrestler that actually knows how to rap. He know how to talk on the mic. But, of course, you ruined that for him getting over. R-Truth. Again. Even back in the day. We're not allowed to be ourselves, it feels like. We got to be something else. Now, Trick Williams, somebody might be protecting him probably, right? So, whoever's doing that, please keep it up. He feel like himself. But regardless how it go, comment below what y'all think of this. Like, share, subscribe, dislike, share. Share this care. But yeah, I don't think Kevin Nash really said anything wrong, bro.